do it, or if they'll try to do it again. And I want to see if that Kufra is gonna get banned out, because big mistake not doing that.
Yeah, and next play solid here, Blue Fire. I think that was a wake up call for them, and they probably are, just gonna be careful in giving out those heroes that NXP Solid really likes. Blue Fire, on the other hand, they can still rally back. I'm pretty sure that these guys, they just stumbled in the drafting stages, as you've said. It was really questionable. Like, I like the patterns of drafting, but just picking a Kimi at the 5th slot, more often than not, it doesn't really work.
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, they already, by that time, a lot of teams would already expect you to pull out some really strong. I would not be surprised if they pulled out the Claude there. And if I was NXP, I would not be surprised as well. That's why they already prepared for it with a draft that they had on picks number 1, 2, and 3. So,
I mean, if you think about it, we did see Kimi getting picked in the 5th slot for let's say for some teams. Sometimes it works. Most of the time it doesn't. Just because you really need to rotate the whole draft into the Kimi. You really need to make the Kimi as a. You need to give the Kimi her maximum potential just to make it in. And how do you do that? You rotate the whole draft onto the Kimi. But let's move on. Go to game number 2. Next play solid, Yu Zhong. They start out with it. And Yi Sun Shin will get banned for the side of Blue Fire. They will just ban it out. It gave them a lot of problems. It gave Next play solid a lot of information.
Yeah, but because of the drafting that they did, they also opened up Yaoi to make a round 2 on that hero, and that Kufra is going to be really, really difficult to deal with if they don't pick it up like early on or something like that. So it's looking really bad here so far for Blue Fire, unless they pick it up themselves. So big questions here.
Yeah, but right now this is Blue Fire, and they go straight for the Popol and the Louis. You see those as supports. They're probably I don't know if they're probably thinking about just getting the Louis as a core or a Popol as a core. It could go both ways. It is a possibility, but it's kind of a surprise to me if they would put any these two heroes or any one of these two heroes as a core position. Core position hero. So I'm just saying that Blue Fire might have really just set up their support duo into and they set it up right now, and they cannot adjust on the fly later. Next play solid, they go for the Atlas.
Yeah, I don't. First
That's actually surprising.
Yeah, I really wanted to go with the what do you call this? The explanation that I have for Blue Fire here for picking double support. It's not gonna work. Obviously, Popolinko was not gonna have a fun time against both Yu Zhong and Atlas. Not to mention they already picked up a Ling. I mean, what are they doing here? This is absolute. It's gonna be absolute wash. They missed the opportunity to pick up a Ling. They missed getting the Kufra, which is obviously not gonna be taken, but still would have been big. I'm surprised they didn't go for the Kufra, and this Atlas is going... But Atlas is going to do as well. Now it's a Balmont pick. Now, what are you really trying to do here? What are you trying to pull here, Blue Fire?
I mean, they really just want to go for the execute. They just really want to take down the Yu Zhong as fast as possible. That could be it. That could be it. Well, the Uranus has been banned out here from the Next Play Solid squad. So they're probably looking for some lane capability here on the side of their offlaner, but sometimes I'll give Blue Fire the benefit of the doubt. I want to trust their Balmont pick, and I want to think in a way that they're actually thinking of something something awesome right now or something unconventional that might just work.
Can
I'm,
you
I'm,
think of? Can you think
I'm
of
gonna give it.
something?
I mean, the heroes that he should have, like countered has been banned out.
Uh huh.
So right now, I'm just seeing Balmond as someone who can just take down the Yu Zhong as fast as possible.
Yeah, I mean, this is pure damage here for Blue Fire, and I have never seen that work at all for any team. And this is pure damage output without any setup. The only setup they have is will be low Yi with duality. And other than that, it's like everything is just soft engage. You know what I mean? Everything is gonna be like, okay, I have someone, I'm attacking someone. He's a little slow, but he's not stunned. And this is just a single target. That's what Blue Fire is doing. They can stun with the Popol and Koopa as well, right? But it's also very long cooldown. If you go on ultimate mode and then you throw Koopa to the target, it will stun it for a long time. But that's single target there. And now they is this for real? This is this is a joke, right? This is okay. This is a mispick. So they're gonna go for basically no tank here. And RIP Balmond tank is gonna do really great. Yeah, I said that sarcastically. Good luck here. And overall, more of a balanced draft here for NXP, but Blue Fire, is this serious mode right now?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Really speechless right now.
Me
I just
too.
want to say that NXP Solid, they got the better draft there. And it's just because it's not all over the place. Like, I know that the Balmond pick was kind of the execute hero in a sense is just it doesn't really make sense at that point. They got banned a lot. They banned a lot of the heroes that he can actually counter. But who knows? They are the pro players. They have their
Yeah.
own judgment,
Yep.
and let's see what they can do. Nexplay Solid and the others, they will just stick with their favorite heroes. And you know what? You know what? Even H2O got his favorite hero.
Everyone. I think everyone got their favorite heroes. I mean, wow, this is supposed to be. Man, I don't know why I'm super speechless by this lineup. I've seen this, but it only happened when I was in Epic. So, man, I wish Blue Fire proves me wrong. I really hope they prove me wrong. But this is a wash for me, man.
I mean, if it works, it works. That's a thing. But I don't think that NXP Solid is one of the teams that would just let this pass. I
They're
mean,
gonna get punished a lot here.
yes, and they're gonna get punished a lot. And let's just be, let's be real. Blue Fire here just put themselves in a bad spot.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that bad spot they can't climb
It's
out.
not an impossible game for me. It's just that it's gonna be difficult. It's just gonna be so difficult for them to climb out of this one. Now, what we want to see is we want to see Blue Fire maybe pop off with early kills. The only way that they're going to be able to win win a matchup like this is if they can pop off with early kills, catch someone on the bush with 10 diggy bombs, and I know that's not even possible. I know, but basically that's it. Catch people with the diggy bomb, maybe time reverse someone who is squishy on the side of NXP, but at the same time, can you really do that against a caliber team like NXP? Maybe against a different team, it might have worked. It might work, but I'm really having a lot of doubts here with the Blue Fire setup.
Anyway, let's just go past that. I want to see how it goes. Like, if if this is something that Blue Fire has experimented on and they just make it work, then it works. Then if it doesn't work, then it's back to the drawing board for them. Remember, this is how do I say this? This is only day one.
Yeah.
Of the season 6 regular season. Now, to be honest, this is one of the longest seasons that we'll have.
For sure. Because because especially for us, it's gonna look like a very long season, right? Because right now it's only day one. We're also already seeing a lot of fun stuff, and every week it's gonna be 3 days of MPL for us.
Okay.
So I hope you guys are also ready for a very long one, because this can go either way very, very quickly.
And yeah, there is another pause. And remember, guys, we are dealing with technology here, so we can't. Sometimes, it can act up, and we can really just try to fix it in some way possible. So you know what? Let's just wait for it, and remember, it's all about integrity here in the MPL. We want to give the teams a 50-50 chance, an equal chance of going it out at their maximum potential. And that's what we want. So we're trying to fix it as much as possible. So please, guys, bear with us if we're having pauses. And if you guys want Tagalog casting, then there is a Tagalog cast happening at Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Yep.
This is Mobile Legends Esports. So if you prefer Tagalog casting, you might want to search that page and head on there. If you prefer English, then you just stay here. And if you're an international viewer, welcome to the Mobile Legends Bang Bang Professional League PH Season 6, day number 1. And this is we do this streams to showcase the best and the brightest Filipino MLBB players and teams, so that everyone can see. It's the same as Indonesia. They also have their English streams as well.
I think every MPL MPL region has 2 streams at least, right? To accommodate so that we can provide coverage to all languages as well. Because you know what, people think this, and Mpl-Ph is in the Philippines. You got to speak in the Philippine language. Nope, not really. What about the other people in everywhere else, right? Philippines is 100,000 people, 100 million people. The whole world is a billion or 6.7 billion at this point, right? So we have to give other countries a chance to also watch what we have. Right?
And it's all about, if you guys really want to, other countries to see how good we are, then we should really just have these English streams. But we shouldn't really be explaining ourselves. But if you guys really want to go to the Tagalog cast, then it's Mobile Legends Bang Bang. You can find Shinbu and Rob Luna. They're casting there right now. So
really,
you prefer Tagalog, go there.
Well.
Yeah, I mean,
we're
showing
all having a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's actually an honor just presenting our teams in for other countries. So it is what it is, and someone has to do it. So to be honest, Rockhart and the others, we're just having fun right now, because the thing is, for the longest time,
we haven't had the opportunity to do so for a long time.
Let's be honest, 2020 isn't really the best year ever.
Yeah, it's been really
it isn't. It's a really tough year. But right now, this is a place where we can just have fun and we can just all watch good MLBB, and I think that's all that matters right now. So you guys just have fun there. If you don't have anything to eat, then I feel this stall that we're having, you can just get some food, get some snacks, and just watch your favorite team. I know a lot of people here who really just root for NXP Solid, and I know for a fact that there are Blue Fire fans as well.
Yeah, I'm actually looking for those, because they're a bit hard to find now. So if you're a Blue Fire fan, talk on the chat or something. We want to see you guys, obviously, because right now NXP is showing a pretty dominating performance based on the last draft, and based on this draft as well. Oh my god, we are gonna have such a one-sided matchup. I'm not saying it's just NXP sided. I'm saying if Blue Fire wins, they're gonna win this by so much. But if they lose, they are gonna lose by so much as well because of the draft that they have. Remember, the only guy that can actually take some damage here on the side of Blue Fire is their Balmond, which is not even gonna be their main tank. It's actually a damage fighter tank. I know it has tank in the designation, but it's not really a tank. You know what I mean?
Yeah, really have to look at it this way. Like NXP Solid, they went for something very, traditional, simple, and it's easy to run. But onto the side of, just the Blue Fire side, it's really something very complicated. We're not saying that it's not gonna work, but the thing is, there are checklists that you really have to see. You really have to cross out everything there before you can win. Right now, what do you have to cross out? You need to get the Balmond running. Because if the Balmond has a good early game, then most probably that Execute will deal with anyone or anything in the game. So, just having that in mind, what does it take to make a Balmond run?
That's right. We have so many things that we can do to make it work. To be honest, if they can pair it with Popoli Koopa and the Logi properly, yeah, go ahead. Why not, right? That's if they can get the ball running early game. A big difference to what happened in the previous game where they were supposed to do it, but they didn't, and they waited until a time where everyone was super tanky before the Kimi actually went for the fight. That's not how you run that. So hopefully this doesn't become a pattern of Blue Fire doing things, drafting things, but running them incorrectly. And that's what I'm waiting for here as we're waiting for the game to start again.
You know what? I mean, incorrectly, in a way, is kind of a strong word. You know what? I wouldn't say it was incorrectly. I think it was put in a way where they realized they realized the lineup, or they realized what they wanted to do at a later part of the drafting stage. So you can say it's incorrect. It's incorrect, but at the same time, there was a bit of a thought process into it, and they put it there, and they thought like, okay, sure, we can make this work. With the power of friendship and other stuff, the patterns and everything. Yeah, because if they can make it work, they can make it work. That's the thing. But you know what? In terms of meta, in terms of just being a purist, in terms of looking at the stats, there is a bigger chance that it won't work.
There is a huge chance, man.
Yeah.
I mean, especially with that last pick, that last pick of the Kimi, it's not a very bad pick, right? It's not a super bad pick. It's an okay pick if they were able to utilize it. I think I mentioned that already.
I mean, the mage killer is good, but what you really need to do when you have the mage killer on your side is, you need to have a full snowball lineup, or a full commit on anything in terms of just getting everything onto the map. Now, Blue Fire here, they are just they're just trying to stop H2O, and H2O I think he's really confident. This is his debut Ling game, and H2O might drop, but he will get away with that chunk.
Okay, so I'm not sure where that came from, but looks like NXP Solid gonna be able to give away first blood out of nowhere, and giving Blue Fire a pretty good lead here. 700 gold, 600 gold here for the guys in the red side. Now, follow-up here is they are looking to hunt down Renegade, who is all over the map, goes for the time reverse, forcing a flicker as well. What the heck? Where did that come from? And the kick into secret. Good thing he got out of the way pretty quickly, but right now the damage output from Blue Fire is off the charts here.
But look at this, they're actually fighting, but they're lacking the finisher. They're really lacking everything to take down one person at the side of Nexplay Solid. And I think the finisher is always going to be secret on that Balmond, but you know what? He wasn't there.
Yep. He was not there, and I think that might have been a big problem, right? Gillette Instant Replay shows Yaoi was already taken out of nowhere. That could have been a big turning point already for that game, but looks like next play solid, they'll be able to pick it up where we left off, and now you're back to still having H2O on the free farm. Don't forget, he is also free farming on that link. And Renegade on the bottom link made quick work of that tower without any problems whatsoever.
And you know what? Yaoi, he is really just being annoying for the side of Blue Fire. Just staying there, H2O gets bit by the dog. But right now, is this the perfect setup for the side of Blue Fire? I mean, the Ling is still there. Okay, he went to the other side of the map. I don't think there's enough time for him to actually just go in and go for the retribution. Chu will be the one who's gonna, secure that turtle buff. But I mean, you know what? It will help him get the early team fight mode on. Just get a bit of a power spike, just get a bit of damage and protection. You know what? It helps. Anything that they can get right now,
Really
it
does.
helps.
I think at this point, you have to get everything that you can. And so far, Chester has not been utilizing the full force of the Kagura yet, because Blue Fire is not giving them any opportunities, right? They're not grouping up, they're not being aggressive, they're staying in bushes. They're not even showing themselves on the map as much as possible. So I think that might be one of the reasons why everyone from Blue Fire is just staying relatively safe in this game.
But look at that. I actually kind of like, this skin coming.
Oh yeah.
A very super novelty, skin. H2O, does he get the purple buff? Yes, he does. And right now onto the back lines, there is a Yuzhong MB here just clearing the path for H2O, and this is the punish that's going to happen when you don't take care or you don't try to take account for that Yuzhong. Ling will get out, but Chu here will get kicked by the Cho, and that's the Chu-Cho combination. And quad shadows won't be available as the shadow kill goes down. And what just happened there?
I'm super surprised by the way these things are unraveling. Obviously, they're super slow earlier, but now they're just it's so easy. It's so easy to pinpoint where stuff are going wrong here for Blue Fire. I mean, their finisher, the lack of finisher, and their Yaoi going in the free people failed to activate the Fatal Links. So because of that, they're gonna be losing out a little bit on that one. But still, Dex plays solid in a pretty commanding lead at 6 minutes. That's not bad at all. And H2O has not joined the fights yet. That's something you have to think about when you're looking at this lineup. H2O is not joining fights.
You know what? This actually reminds me of a draft that Bren Esports did on their first game in MPL Season 5. That's going to steal for H2O. And I know he just went for it because he knows he has the stuff or he has the damage to go for that. The retribution as well is there. Limbs here getting caught out in the middle. He will try to get a kill on MB. MB here being very tanky. He gets the life steal that he needed, and he will get away safely. Renegade with a pick. Wow! This guy is just a monster in the show. Secret here. Will he get away? No, he won't. And Rockhart. Do you think that's a fight that Blue Fire should have taken?
Yeah, they probably had no choice at that point, but you have to think about the path that Renegade was going through in the mid lane. He already knew he was gonna kill Secret, right? He got coming in from the back, then kicked him. No special Jeet Kundo, no flicker, straight up walk in front and then kick. Right, so you had no choice but to fight, but everyone in Blue Fire was just scared to go in at that point.
You know what? Just just look at it, and at this perspective, I saw this certain lineup that came out from Brent Esports from their first game in MPL Season
Right, right.
5. It was a cloud funnel where everyone was literally a support aside from the club.
I think that's exactly what's kind of happening here as well. At least they're trying to, but it's not working out well. Like, who is if they're trying to funnel hard onto the Hayabusa, that's not gonna happen. Funnel onto what? Popolin Koopa, that's not gonna happen, right? So I'm still super confused as who will be the main damage dealer here for Blue Fire, because it's definitely not secret at this point.
And MB here, look at this. The dragon just stalking its prey. Chester here will get caught out. Kagura, will he go down? Yes, he will, and that is one of the things that Nexplay Solid needs to look out for. Yes, they have the lead. They have a lot of gold in terms of just getting the pickoffs. Renegade here might be the next casualty. He will get away. Yawi on the other hand, he just goes for that ultimate, but the time's journey is there. He pays the price. H2O here. Is he gonna get caught out? He still has Tempest of Blades, and he will just get out. Unseen gets the turtle buff.
Wow, unseen. I mean, I know he did a good job in nullifying Yaoi on the Atlas, but maybe the turtle is too big of a prize for the Diggy. So he did a good job, but you know what? You should have given it. Otherwise, they still get the turtle, and I think overall that's a win, right? That is a complete win for Blue Fire. However, they're not out of the woods by a long shot, like almost 4,000, and that's where NXP Solid is right now.
You know what? I want to look at it in another way, Rockhart. I want to look at it in a way that at least Blue Fire didn't give out the easy turtle
Right,
to H2O.
right.
There's a thing as well. And look at this time's journey. There is no fatal links that's gonna happen. He goes straight for Unseen. He's been annoying ever since. Kripzu here getting kicked. Renegade and the others. Look at this. Two-man knockup with a punch. Only fast proc is there. And that is going to be the end of the engagement. But no, BNK still wants to fight. They will disengage. BOD goes to shoot.
No kick needed at all. No way of the dragon. No fancy movements. Again, plain and simple. Only fast proc into the hit. That's how far ahead I think they are right now. Renegade with 1-0-2 here on the show. And now they still want to go for more here on the side of Blue Fire's jungle. Wonder if they can do so. And H2O, he spots Unseen. Another low HP target like Shark in the water. Goes straight for it. Tempest of Blades still going strong with a double kill. And everyone is now trying to see if they can catch him, but nope, no siree. H2O on the top lane, and everyone just wants to push on the mid.
Look at this true H2O interaction to the top lane. Doesn't really last long, as lane doesn't really want anything to do with that. But Renegade here trying to punch Secret. Out cold, he goes in. What a cheeky play! Right? Oh my goodness!
Easy there, Renegade.
Oh my goodness, he just gets punched.
That was a straight flicker into a punch. I like the simplicity that he's doing here right now with Cho. It's working out really well now. Everyone going nuts on NXP, and beyond that, Yu Jong. Absorption will be happening there, and the HP is back. The push on him mid lane will be happening as well. Beautiful plays coming out of here from Nexplay Solid. Man, Gillette just has to get a replay of that for sure. Please.
Renegade, I mean, he knows the in and outs of the hero.
Yeah, right here. I mean, we thought that it was a pretty safe fight already, but H2O wants to go in for the fight over and over again. Every time Tempest of Blades is up, he wants to get that, and he does each and every time. And because of that, again, overall, Nexplay Solid still ahead in this game by about 7,000 gold. That was your Gillette instant replay. Hashtag shave the day.
I really love that hashtag, my man. Kripzu will get caught out by that Shogyumogyo, that Yin Yang overturn.
Yep.
Won't really matter as he is forced to go away. Renegade right now just flexing the certain mastery of the hero just knowing the exact amount of damage that it takes to take down that Balmond. I mean, Balmond is a tank. He gets extra HP. He has better HP scaling than the other heroes.
Yeah, he does. He really does. I mean, oh my god, I'm still coming up blank as to how Secret and the rest of Blue Fire is gonna come out on top here, because it's starting to look a little bit more difficult. While time is progressing, right? And H2O is getting farmed, MB's getting farmed. He's 6-0-4 right now on the Yuzhong. What kind of setup is this gonna do? What kind of setup is gonna win them a game?
I mean, Secret stealing this Lord. Secret going in a bit too early. They just reset it from here, and they're just gonna try and go for Secret. Secret here, not really at the best position right now. He uses the flicker, but I don't really think it matters. And with that, they are just gonna, well, H2O is really just gonna try and get the Lord at this point. But they should take account for where the Hayabusa is. Hayabusa is up top, so Ren and Jay is doing a lot of work, just dragging, the attention of the other team to his character, to his hero.
Yep. And here we go. Again, I have to really commend Blue Fire for trying this lineup against Nexplay Solid, but I don't know. It's starting to look a lot more impossible as time is progressing. And I'm still not over that Renege play. He calculated the damage so well. He flickered in, he knew what was gonna happen. Right? I mean, I know you said this, but you gotta commend him again once more.
Yeah.
And now, that was one of the weirdest ultimates that I've seen so far today.
I mean, at the back of our heads, we just wanted to really give them a fair comment. We just really wanted to give fair comments to the both of the teams, but at the back of our heads, we do know that the chance of Blue Fire here just winning the game is really low. But it just shows right now that it was really low, and Nexplay Solid, they're, styling all over them. Time's Journey is their fatal legs, but it wouldn't really matter. Onto the back line, Renege is trying to go for the base. The base right now is just gonna take a bit of damage. Renege did his job, and no more turrets onto the side of Blue Fire.
Yep, no more turrets, and I think that might be everything. That might be all, right? I mean, there's not much else to say here, just waiting for the inevitable end here for Blue Fire. But, again, I think there was a little bit of merit to this lineup if they could make it work early game. That's all I'm saying, man. This could have worked, but it didn't, because delayed execution again for me.
But right now, MB and the others, look at that shadow kill is there. They grab hold of Chu. Chu here, will he go down? And that is going to be a pause in the middle of a fight.
Yep. Wait a second. Are they about to fight here? Okay, I see it on the minimap. All right, so it sucks waiting for the inevitable. This game, obviously, we want to be able to look for ways that Blue Fire is gonna come back here, but sorry guys, I'm just drawing up a blank, and the only thing that I can think of, the only way I can think of for Blue Fire to get back into this is like a really, really bad case of disconnection. That's all I can think of. Sorry.
Let's just put it like this: if Blue Fire will win this, it would take NXP Solid multiple amounts of error.
Massive amounts
of error if they're gonna win. But the thing is, the NXP Solid, they're dead set on winning this already. They want to really make a statement. I mean, if you're a new team, you win your first series, then that's big. That is one of the things that you would really want in your first week of the MPL.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's going to be one of the things that Doggy vlogs about.
Yep, we're gonna see a lot.
Shout out to Doggy.
We're gonna see a lot of Doggy vlogs about this one for sure.
Yeah.
He's gonna want to talk about this, because that starts him on the path of becoming a two-time team owner, right? Of a champion, of a championship team. That's the big conversation.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that is true. But right now they're proving a point, and the point is being proven here. Onto the middle lane, the base is down, and that's going to 2-0. Rockhart,
That's gonna
this
be,
is a 2-0 for next play solid. My goodness,
man.
this team, they're just pulling out all the stops, and it is a very successful debut, if I do say so myself.
There's the understatement of the year. This was a stomp, man. Especially that last one. I only saw 2 good engages coming out from Blue Fire where they looked super duper dominating. The rest was a little bit lukewarm, and there was a reason why the Diggy was picked. Right? We saw it earlier when Yaoi wanted to go for a 4-man Fatal Links, but was completely denied.
Mhm.
There's merit to the picks, but the problem is the, there's just, even if you execute the lineup correctly, you're facing off against such a monster of a team, right?
Mhm.
And they've seen this coming from a mile away.
Because I mean, historically speaking, like not really historically, but speaking about Doggy, this guy really knows how to punish, and I do expect his teams to do the same. But we can talk about this as long as we can, but we do have our resident analyst Wolf to actually show you the ropes. So we will be taking a very short break. I am Butters, he's Rockhart, and see you next time.
Are you game to be great? Now you can with the new Smart Giga Games 99. Get 1 gig data all day, every day for Mobile Legends and more. Game to be great with Smart Giga Games 99.
The way you live your life depends on the network you choose. Your movies, music, and games can only be as good as your network speed and strength. Slow means
Game over.
but the Philippines' fastest mobile data network means
Game changing.
choose the network that gives you what you truly enjoy. How do you know about this Giga Life?
Simple and smart ako. When uncertainty is our reality, we rise above with the things that matter. Gigafy happiness. Gigafy love. Gigafy friendship. Gigafy dreams. Gigafy hope. With smart Giga music, video, games, work, and stories, we let our passions run free in the new world we face together. Smart, live Giga.
Realme smartphone. Dare to leap.
Realme Watch. Time to be smarter. Realme. Dare to leap.
We let our passions run free in the new world we face together. Smart, live.
Go back to the MPL with your resident analyst Wolf, breaking down that series that went between Nexplay and Blue Fire. 2-0 mga kaibigan ang nangyari. It was really dominant the Nexplay, which is weird because